Battle report, 2,000 points here. Dawn of War deployment with the Emperor's Will, that being 2 objectives. There's 1 objective right here on the Sisters of Battle side, and then there's 1 barrel of rum over there on the Blood Angel Sanguinary Seraphim side. And the armies are going to be Sisters of Battle versus Blood Angels. And Sisters have allies. Blood Angel is called Sanguinary Seraphim, right? Yeah. Sisters have 2 Battle Sister squads with the multi-meltas and meltas. They have Uriah Jacobus as an HQ, an Aegis line, Icarus Cannon. They have a Leman Russ. They have a Penitent engine squad. They got a Guard Veteran squad with the Las Cannon, a Guard Command squad with Mortar and Master of Ordnance, 2 Exorcists, and in reserve they've got Dominion squad in an Immolator, a Vendetta, Saint Celestine, and some Seraphim, and Battle Sisters, identical to the other squad. Alright, on the Blood Angel side, what, Sniper Squad?
Yep. Scout Squad.
Scout Squad with the Aegis line and a Quad Cannon. Baal Predator?
Baal Predator.
Baal Predator.
Another Baal Predator.
Another Baal Predator.
That is
an actual Land Raider. And then this is just a Predator?
That's Storm Raven.
Storm Raven. Yeah, this is a Storm Raven. He forgot his. Sanguinary Guard.
With Commander Michael.
With the Commander, Michael.
And a Sanguinary Priest.
And a Sanguinary Priest. And then Death Company Dreadnought.
Assault Squad.
Assault Squad.
Death Company.
Death Company. That's it? Alright, and this alien frog is an artifact sitting in an alien lake. Sisters stole the initiative, and so we're on to round. Exciting. We got 3 faith points, and Exorcists move over here. Penitent engines move forward. 1 guard steps aside to let the Leman Russ in, and movement is done. So we're going to move into shooting, and hopefully try to get first blood by taking out a Baal Predator. It went well for the Sisters on their actual shooting, and obviously there's no assaulting. The Leman Russ spotlit the Baal Predator, and then the Icarus Las Cannon blew it up. And then everyone else shot the Quad Cannon, Master of Ordnance, and Las Cannons and stuff, and killed it. And then killed 2 Marines, but they don't get pinned because they shall know no fear. And we forgot to roll for what the objectives do. Both objectives are the same. They're targeting relays. And we're on to Blood Angels, Sanguinary Seraphim, round 1. Alright, the end of Blood Angels shooting. 2 girls die. Unfortunately for me, one was the multi-melta. Icarus Las Cannon took a wound, and that's it. A Penitent engine got hit, but it saved, or it rolled a 1 to damage it or something. So we're on to Sisters round 2. So from reserves, girls come walking on 3 inches. Saint Celestine deep struck right here, mishapped, and has been placed in the back corner. And it is on to move. Sisters are done moving. A lot of them can't hurt that Land Raider. This turns out to be an alien corpse, and this is Ice Blood, which means it's dangerous but allows a reroll of armor saves. Doesn't help the Penitent engines. And not much moved here. These guys remain stable. This one shifted. This one drove up. And that's it for movement, other than these Penitent engines. Shooting is done for the Sisters. And killed the Scout Squad with Exorcist missiles. And put 1 glance with the Las Cannon into that Land Raider, and nothing else. And these Penitent engines are going to charge through dangerous terrain. And unfortunately for the Penitent engines, this one fails this dangerous terrain test, immobilizes itself, and they do not make it to the Land Raider. And so it is on to Blood Angels, round 2. So on the arrival, the tactical squad lands here. This is a Storm Raven because the model has been forgotten. It flew in there, and then the command squad, Sanguinary Guard, and Michael, Dante, they land right here, just an inch away from the sisters, but since they flawlessly deep strike, that's where they are. The movement, this guy didn't immobilize himself, and that one turns. Uriah shoots the Blood Raven, hits it, and it makes its cover save from the frog. Shooting is done. A sister gets killed by Michael's group with a bolter.
It should be a lot more.
Should be a lot more, but there were some bad rolls and some get hots that didn't wound anyone. And this Penitent engine is wrecked. This Penitent engine is immobilized and has one hull point left. This Exorcist is a crater. This Exorcist is a crater. Pretty much they got taken out by Bloodstrike and Melta. And then the command squad here is pinned. It went to ground. It lost 2 people. It made its morale check, so it's still steadfast, but pinned. And we're done with shooting, right? Yep. All right, on to Sisters round 3. Dominions come in. They jump out of their immolator. They move. They're 6 inches out, and they're standing behind that tactical squad. And the Vendetta is still not here. Sisters are done moving. Only thing that came in was that Dominion squad. They got 3 faith points. These girls fell back to get away from that group of Sanguinary Guard. These guys sort of string this direction. Leman Russ turns. These guys are still pinned. That Penitent engine just ditches his buddy. The Seraphim go flying at that tactical squad. They make their 2 dangerous drain tests, and we're demonstrating the effectiveness of Feel No Pain, and 2 up armor saves. There's 1 Sanguinary Guard, the Chaplain, and Dante left after everyone shot him many times.
Actually, he's our equivalent to Apothecary.
Apothecary. And, wow. There's a lot of shots. The only thing that really killed him was the Meltas. And then, there's 1 Tactical Marine left. We had an amazing shot where the Master of Ordnance dropped the ordnance and rolled it off the table, not killing his own squad, and then the mortar did the same thing, so that's what it was. And 1 guard killed himself with a plasma gun as guard with this Penitent engine into that for 6 inches. They failed their charge here. Blows up the Land Raider on a charge, but it can't hurt itself, and there's a crater now. Yeah, very good. And we're on to Blood Angels round 3. So on the movement, moves here. Storm Raven flies here and drops Dreadnought and Death Company. And that guy, he's moving towards his objective on that side of the board. And is that it for movement? That's it for movement. Oh, Dante's squad.
Oh, within 1 inch of Uriah.
Yeah, they're standing right next to Uriah.
Make it so that he's...
Alright, so recapping. Baal Predator is here. These guys are closest to Uriah so that they can hit him with Infernus pistols. Death Company, Dreadnought, and that guy's moving towards his objective, and it's the end of round 3. So over. This entire sister squad is obliterated by flame swords and the Blood Raven. Uriah's got 2 girls left.
oh wow, that doesn't sound right.
Doesn't sound right. The plasmas are gone, and a guard with a las gun is gone. That guy in the back missed with a Melta at 1 inch from the immolator. Don't know how that happens. And yeah, that's that. That's 10. So the assaults have gone strangely. That Marine assaulted the immolator and couldn't do anything.
It had Furious Charge.
Furious Charge included, and it couldn't do anything. These guys make it here. The Dreadnought couldn't make it to the Leman Russ, and it was crazy. And we're going to see if they slaughter this guard unit. As we expected, Death Company wiped out the guard. These guys have charged Uriah's group, and we're about to see what happens. Uriah's killed, and 2 girls are locked in combat, and it's the end of the round. So, on to Sisters round. There was a tactical mistake made here. That should have gotten much closer when it disembarked. Vendetta comes in on round 4 automatically. Outflanked is done. Fly here. Move to there. These girls are running. Vendetta is here. Turns. Walks. So does nothing. Oh, we got a combat here. So with the assaults, Penitent engine destroys this thing, blows it up. We rolled a crazy 1 on the pen on this. This guy took a glance. That last Space Marine got hit by an immolator, and the Death Company here, they died. This girl's probably gonna die. She taking 4 impulse saves?
Yeah.
So she dies, and they're gonna consolidate. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So at the end of the turn, that girl's dead. They consolidate over here, and we're on to movement for the Blood Angels. All right, so on the move, Lamartis moves over here to that pent engine, and this guy holds the objective because he's scoring. Lamartis is here. That guy's there. That's in hover mode. All right, so shooting is done. Dominion squad are running. Immolator is immobilized and has no weapon. Leman Russ is fine. Penitent's blown up. And we're seeing this. Lamartis is charging the Leman took a wound. Here. And we're going to roll to see if the game ends. It does! Alrighty. So Blood Angels win. They got the objective, and they got Linebreaker, and the sisters have Linebreaker and Warlord, and that's where the game ends.